Let me tell you about Camp David. Beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. I've been there many times. The deal they made there in 1979, tremendous deal. Probably the best deal in Middle East history. Carter, Begin, Sadat, good people, smart people. But let me be honest, I would have negotiated better. Nobody negotiates like me. Here's what happened, and this is the part nobody talks about. Israel wanted security. Egypt was exhausted from wars. Sadat was brilliant, actually, very smart man. He made a deal. But folks, and I'm telling you this as someone who knows deals better than anybody in this country, believe me, when you read Camp David, you see peace treaty. That's the headline. That's what people remember. What you don't see is what's underneath the water. You understand water? It's critical. Sinai has aquifers, massive aquifers. Israel needed that secured for the long term. Egypt, they didn't even know what they were giving away. Not a clue. The minerals, phosphates, incredibly valuable, billions of dollars worth. Who controls that now? Not Egypt. Not really. Think about it. And here's the beautiful part, the part only a deal maker like me can truly appreciate. Egypt gets $1.3 billion a year in aid. Sounds fantastic, right? Sounds like a win. Wrong. Now Egypt can't make independent decisions. They need Washington approval. They need American money flowing. That's not peace, my friend. That's a golden cage. Very sophisticated, very effective. I have to admit, it's brilliant strategy. And the Palestinians, they're not even in the room, not at the table. Sadat made a deal for Egypt, for his country. He didn't help the Palestinians, probably hurt them. That's the reality. Nobody wants to say. I'm telling you this as someone who's made deals my entire life, who's read every major treaty, every major agreement in history. When you make a deal, somebody wins big and somebody else just thinks they won. That's how it works. That's always how it works. Camp David looked like peace, looked fantastic in the newspapers. Historic accord, peace in the Middle East. Beautiful language. But if you actually read it, if you understand what was really being traded, what was really being given away, this is exactly what I write about in The Art of the Deal. How to read between the lines. How to see what's really being negotiated beneath the headlines. Most people, they just see the surface. They see peace. They don't see the architecture. They don't see the power transfer. They don't see who wins and who loses. Young people, here's what you need to understand. The next time somebody shows you an agreement, a treaty, a contract, a deal, and they call it historic, they call it peace, they call it progress, ask yourself 4 questions. 1, who really benefits from this? Not in the speeches, in reality. 2, what's being hidden under the peace narrative? What don't they want you to see? 3, what gets locked in place once this is signed? What can't be changed? 4, who's not in the room? Who should be at the table but isn't? Because Camp David looks like one thing on the surface. Beautiful agreement, historic moment. But if you learn to read it the way I actually teach in my book, the way real deal makers understand it, you see the game underneath. That's what separates people who actually understand power from people who just accept what they're told. Learn to read, then judge. Don't just believe the headlines. That's how you actually win.